Hi there. Do you dislike accidents as much as I do? If you answered yes to that question, please spare a few minutes of your time to listen to my opinion on distracted driving. Distracted driving is driving without full concentration. It is a very dangerous act which makes it impossible for you to be engaged in defensive driving, and it has claimed and continued to claim several lives across the globe. In 2015, in the United States, 3,477 deaths and 391,000 accidents were recorded due to distracted driving. What causes distracted driving then? First is multitasking, driving and doing any other thing, gisting, sleeping, eating, texting, or making calls. Like the award-winning real estate entrepreneur said, Gary Keller, he said, you can do two things at once, but you cannot do two things effectively at once. Second is driving under distress. Put yourself in a situation where you have a wife that is about to have a baby, or you have a sick child that you need to take to the hospital. These are life-threatening situations that definitely put you under distress. If you have to drive them to the hospital, you would not be fully concentrated on the driving. You'll be concentrating on getting them to the hospital to save their life, getting them to the hospital in time to be able to save their lives. And who can be involved in distracted driving? Anybody can be involved in distracted driving. It has nothing to do with your age, your race, your color, your religion, status, or social affiliations. But because young people, the millennials, we tend to be less conservative with most things in life, we are more prone to being involved in distracted driving. Now to the big question of the day. How do we prevent, or at least begin to reduce, the frequency of distracted driving in our society? First is, do not multitask. It seems very obvious, but really, if you have to drive, concentrate on your driving. And this is a plea and a shout out to passengers in vehicles to not chat loudly and distract the driver. Allow the driver focus on driving. It is an act that requires full attention. Second, prepare for events in advance. If you have to drive to an interview, do not begin to arrange your documents on the way to the interview, or begin to wear your wake up on the way to a party. Do it just before you leave or when you get to the venue. Lastly, if you absolutely need to drive and you are not in a good frame of mind physically or emotionally, do not drive. It is very tempting, but do not do it. Take an Uber or carpool with a friend. Just any other thing that keeps your life and those of other route users safe. Thank you for listening to me. Say no to distracted driving. Say no to accidents, and say no to that. Thank you.